All right, guys, we are live. Kinda. We're kinda live. I'm live right now. Joe from Shooting Gallery New England, he's live, and you guys are watching it in your time live. So I guess we are live. So thank you guys so much for coming in and catching this. This is number 38 of Smash Times Lead Therapy. I really appreciate everybody coming in. And tonight we have a really cool guest. And I've known this guy for almost a year now. He won a Smashy Award, and he's probably one of the hardest working gun tuber streamers in there. It was a bummer he didn't make it to SHOT Show, and I'm going to bring it up and give him a lot of immediately about that. But the one, the only, Shooting Gallery New England. What's up, buddy?
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Dude, again, fucking SHOT Show. I mean, oh, God. SHOT Show was
coming from the guy that said, dude, you shouldn't swear within the first 5 minutes.
I know, but I'm editing this out, so it's all right. I dropped the F-bomb, everyone, so you won't see it. I'm editing that little part out. But, it was a bummer not having you at SHOT Show because it was my first show, and I think, it was cool. It was cool. Rich was there, but his Alzheimer's meds were kicking in, so he had to take naps quite a bit. But it was a great show, and it would have been better if you guys had come out.
Dude, I wanted to. I had a few invites, actually. I could have gotten in. I'm kicking myself in the ass. I did. Mr. Big Kid said the same thing. Like, dude, why did you not come to SHOT Show? I'm like, I had no, this thing called PTO. I had no PTO left at work. And I don't know. I going to Vegas. I was like, man, it's going to be hella expensive. I'm not looking to spend.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
But I know I know a very prominent, well-known 200,000 plus subscriber gun tuber that did the whole SHOT Show all 4 days for under $650.
Yeah, I hear you can do it well. And if
airfare and hotel, you just got to walk your ass off a little bit.
Yeah, like that's the thing. If I could do that, I have no problem doing like Ubers and stuff like that. My whole thing is like, all right, from the airport to whatever hotel I'm staying at. Then I'll figure it out from there.
Right. Well, I mean, heck, if you stay right at the event, it's going to be expensive. But, I stayed at Treasure Island, and it's not too expensive, but you're right there. You don't have to walk anywhere. So I was factoring in the price of the Ubers versus just staying a little closer, and it evened out.
Yeah.
So
did you spot the person at the front desk $50 and said thank you for your job? And bam,
no, not this time. We were gonna do that because, in case you don't know, folks, people that usually work the front desk are very underappreciated and rarely tipped. So when I go to a hotel, and we usually go up and we're very nice, we're polite, and we usually slide $40, $50 across the thing and say, hey, is there a way we can get any kind of upgrade? And usually it's happened a bunch of times where they're like, absolutely. We've left with coupon books for free drinks, free meals, comp this, comp that. We've been upgraded to like really nice suites before because that person behind the desk, they don't care. It's not their money. But someone's going to clean the room anyway. Someone's going to be in the room anyway. No sweat off their back. So they're like, absolutely, we can help you out. So and Vegas, especially, because they can pull lots of strings. And if someone complains hard enough, they can just say, oh, someone was complaining. We had to switch their room. Someone wasn't happy. They don't care. But
so I'm hanging with you next SHOT Show, and I'm just going to be like, hey, handle this. Come on.
No, you just go up there. I make my wife do it. She hates it. But she gets away. You get more bees with honey than salt. So it's all
that makes sense, man.
So YouTube disclaimer, YouTube, all guns shown in this episode have been safety checked several times, and the actions are almost always open. So anything shown in this video, YouTube, has been safety checked in a safe environment. So what is your everyday carry?
All right, so I have two. Depends on what I'm wearing, but I'm a Glockophile. So make sure sure I get both of them. So usually if it gets really cold out and I'm like going on a hike, which is very rare, or if I just feel like I need a little bit of extra firepower, I carry this. This is my Gen 2 Glock 20 full size 10 millimeter.
All right.
This is my baby. I love it.
I do love 10 millimeter.
And I've been running the Ted Nugent hollow points, 180 grain hollow points since I bought the gun. And I run it in this little BBF make holster. Bought it for $20 on Amazon.
Really?
Yep. But lately,
I don't knock cheap holsters. Like I did a review of that Gunflower. I just picked a random holster online on Amazon. That was a great holster. And then I ran into them at SHOT and did a little video of their booth at SHOT. It's really shockingly good quality for like $25. So you don't have to spend a fortune, folks, if you just want a holster.
Yeah. And then most of the time now, when it's not really, really cold out and I can kind of get away with a lighter gun, I carry the Glock 19. This is a Gen 3 with the Rockslide USA slide on it. And I just did a review of the Meprolite self-illuminating night sights, the suppressor height sights. I love them. But I've been carrying them in the JX Tactical Fat Guy holster.
JX Tactical. So you have a history with these guys, right? You know
them? My good friends over at Black Diamond Guns and Gear, they said, listen, Fat Guys, this would be the best holster for you. If you guys have seen my Instagram posts or my TikTok lately, I did post a video of me doing a video on this, and there's a blooper in there where
you pull the whole holster out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, listen, this is too funny not to share it. So
did you have it not clipped to the holster, though? It wasn't clipped to the belt.
I don't think, it was definitely not clipped to the belt. I'm going to definitely switch back to the loops because on this BBF holster, it has the clip. This one, I'm like, all right, I'm used to a clip, so I'll just go back to a clip. But it comes with belt loops, and I have the ulti clip too. But I don't wear basketball shorts because if I wear shorts, I'm blinding people with the whiteness of my legs. So it's not a good time. So I'm going to switch back to the loops and try that out and kind of keep practicing with it. I'm going to add that in the video. I've been dealing with some computer issues. Thank you, by the way, brother. You're forever my dad. So once I get the computer, which is going to be tomorrow.
What are you going to get?
I'm going to go with a Mac.
I know.
Buy once, cry once.
Buy once, cry once. Yeah, you're right.
It's like, those dudes that buy the Trijicon ACOGs. Buy once, cry once, man. Stuff hits the fan.
There's a valid point to that. So my everyday carry, again, is my XDM Elite in 9mm, and a good buddy of mine hooked me up with this Trijicon red dot. Oh my God, I paid $200 for this.
Yikes, that is amazing.
He scored it free, and he's like, look, man, I'll split the difference with you. I'll just give it to you for $200. But I love this red dot. And this to me is such a cool package. So this is my EDC. I love it.
How do you score a free Trijicon? That's what I want to
know. So the short story was he was buying a gun from a Collector's Firearms, which is a gun store down here in Houston. And he bought this gun. It was like a $2,000 gun. It was a $3,000 gun, but he bought it used for $2,100. And it had a Trijicon on it. So he took it home. He went to shoot it. Turns out that Trijicon was fake. So he went back to the store, and they said, oh, my God, we're so sorry. Because it was a used gun. They go, we're so sorry. They swapped it out for a brand new one on the spot, gave it to him. He took it back, and then he was having problems with the gun. It was jamming, stovepiping, and he was like, come on, man. So he went back to the store, and they're like, you know what? We have this same gun, brand new. Just swap it out. Same price.
That's the thing, though. That's good customer service.
That's great customer service because he buys a ton of guns from these guys.
Yeah, so my shop, we do the same thing.
For $2,100, he got a $3,100 pistol, and they gave him the EOTech that's only a week old. They're like, well, if you want it, you can just take it.
Ooh.
Get out of town. So he had it, and he's like, hey, if you want it, man, $200. I'm like, sold. When can I pick it up? And I love it, man. It's so clear. It is
I wish you didn't have it on a Springfield, but I get it. People like, different strokes, I guess,
Hey, I love Springfield, man. I'm going pretty hard in the paint defending them lately because
I
people are
know.
like, "Oh, they're anti 2A, this and that."
So this is my whole thing.
Drives me.
They're as a gunsmith, I actually have to send some stuff back to Springfield occasionally. The customer service reps are very nice. I'll give them that. If I ever had to deal with a company that the customer service rep was kind of a not nice person.
J holes.
Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to watch my language here.
Oh well, thank you.
Oh, I try, but I just I have to send one back now because they're like, especially the M1As, dude. The M1As, I've seen them out of headspace, like bad. My friend that just got a job working at the shop. He bought an M1A and then sold it to his father-in-law or something like that. He didn't really care. Didn't really care for the rifle. He's like, you know what? Hey, I'll sell you this. He's like, all right, I'll go set it in. Couldn't sight the thing in. Elevation was perfect, but the windage was just maxed out on either side. And we're like, all right, let's look at this, Tommy. And all of a sudden, we're looking. If you look straight at the barrel, the muzzle brake and where the gas block is
Yeah.
bent. Like I'm talking.
No
Good.
kidding.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Huh. I've never had a problem with the Springfield. I've had 24 pistols. I had a Saint for a little bit, but I thought it was overpriced. And so I sold it. I got a good deal on it and I sold it. And I made $100 on the deal in like a day. So I was like, eh.
There you go.
But
Hey, if you can make a good deal on it, and I'm not like knocking Springfield. Well, I kind of am, but
I heard their sights are incredibly hard to take off.
Yes, they suck so bad.
I heard that people hate working on the Springfield sights.
I hate working on Springfield sites. I hate replacing triggers on the XDs. I hate working on them.
So what makes them so hard? Because it looks like a regular sight. I mean, if you have a sight pusher, doesn't it just come right off?
Yeah, it does, but it takes a lot because I think what it is, the tolerances and those dovetails are just really, really tight. Same thing with 1911 sights, because it's either they might, for all I know, they hand fit stuff.
Oh man, speaking of 1911 sights, hold on. Let me go get a pistol. You're gonna be like, what the heck?
1911 sights. Let's all think that he's definitely gonna go and grab a Kimber. I can just see a Kimber coming out. It's nuts. But yeah, guys, this is awesome. I'm glad we're able to do this. We're actually able to show guns. This is a podcast. We're not doing this on YouTube. Unfortunately, it is pre-recorded, but I'm just thankful that Smash Time is here and he was able to bring me on. I'm excited. I got guns to show. I got stuff that we're working on, a bunch of stuff.
All right. So this is my favorite 1911. I love it, man. This is my SIG Scorpion.
Ooh, yeah.
1911. I love it. I love it. This is my favorite 1911. So I was shooting it about 2 weeks ago, and all of a sudden my shots went from dead money to just all over the place. The sight, I don't know if you can.
Oh yeah, I can see it. It's pushed to the left. What the dovetail? Can you push that back and forth?
No, but it completely walked to one side. I don't want to be pointing this right at my head.
Yeah, that is a common issue with SIGs. I've sent P210s back for that same issue. I have a P938 that has that issue.
There you go.
365s had that issue.
Look out, that thing walked way over,
Yep.
and you can see where it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
And man, I'm so bummed out. But SIG has great customer service.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Monday, because I'm not going to mess with this. It's their pistol. It's brand new, kind of. I'm going to send it back and have them fix it. But that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, is that in 45 or 9?
That's 45.
Nice. I like the Scorpions. They're pretty cool. We had a Scorpion in the shop at one point. I'm like, ooh. I just got offered a Remington R1 Enhanced for cool. A stupid good deal. But I'm like, I'm trying to save for a house. I got to buy a new computer. Don't tempt me, please. And they're like, dude, I'll give you for X amount. I'm like, it's like way less than half, almost half less. Well, actually, more than half less than what that gun is. And I'm like, oh.
When we were saving for a house, we were literally in an apartment eating. We didn't go anywhere for a solid year eating beans and rice. I mean, it's the first time me and my wife were ever on the same page, and we went hard in the paint saving. I mean, I didn't buy anything new, We every Friday night we just would stay home and watch movies, DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever that we already own. I mean, we watched the same movie over and over again, but we didn't eat out. Like Taco Bell was like once a week, kind of like eating out for us. It was crazy.
Yeah,
And then
we're on that path. I don't go out anymore. Plus, I work so damn much, man. With working 2 jobs and doing the channel, it's like I'm focused on just making this channel 10 times better than what it is.
two
And
jobs.
yeah, I work at I'm the head gunsmith at Cape Gunworks.
Nice.
Actually, I have some news. I don't know. I think I should debut it here. I might.
Oh, watch out
And
now! Smash Time exclusive.
yes, you can get the exclusive. But I will be officially filming at Cape Gunworks from now on. I've gotten the permission of my boss, who is a wonderful human being. He understands what I want to do, and I want to try and help them as best I can. They're trying to grow their website. So I'm going to be doing a lot of content there. I've just got access. We have a full rental wall of probably 45 guns, and they're all
Nice.
common guns everyone wants to see. A lot of them have red dots on them. And then also maybe if we get used guns that we own, that they're not like consignments, I can do videos on those. Say, hey guys, if you want to check this out, we have it on. You can check it on our website, pick it up, and I'm working on a discount code so we can track how many people are actually using the website and stuff like that. So I've just gotten a huge inventory of videos.
Man, that's awesome. Real
Dude,
quick, for everyone that's in the chat watching this on the replay, thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with us. I'll put a link to Joe's channel in the description when you're seeing this in a minute, because I'm probably reminding myself as I'm saying this right now. So again, everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much. You guys are always appreciated. So what's your second job?
My second job is I'm a bouncer at a local bar here in Massachusetts.
Is it a topless bar?
No, it's kind of a hipster bar where everyone likes their craft beers and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah. But I like it though. I don't have to get in fights all the time. It's more crowd control and
get your hands off my cardigan.
dude. Well, that's the thing. Where the bar is it's between 3 of the most popular bars in my area, and where kids go to party and listen to hip hop and dance, and then you get people getting way too drunk off of $2 Coors Lights, and it's just they try and come in, and plus the thing is say someone is drinking way too much and they get in an accident, the last place they left is your bar, so you
Right.
deter that, and plus we just don't want any problems. So it's reading people and seeing, okay, how drunk are you to come in here? And I've had some interesting altercations, but nothing too serious. I've only been slapped once, and
What was his name?
I didn't know her name. She let's just say she freaked out and she wasn't even involved in the people we were kicking out, and she came at me like she was about to take me out, just bam, and she slapped me, and I'm like, all right, name of the job. And her husband was barrel hugging her, dude, stop, come on, you're gonna call the cops, man. And that was probably the worst. But then I've had this dude. There was one dude that you could clearly tell he was a little bit up on the booger sugar and a mixture of steroids, because he was 5'2" and jacked like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, dude, listen, a little bit too much tonight, and freaked out and said, F you. And at that point, you just call the cops. They take care of it. And we all have a good laugh about it.
Right.
So, but I get to hang out with my friends because I work so much at the shop and I'm doing this YouTube thing. So it's the 2 nights I work, it makes it worth it.
Head gunsmith. I have a gunsmithing question.
Okay.
And I want to know, because I'm not, I'm into guns. I love guns. I appreciate guns. Do I know how to work on them all the way? Absolutely not. So I have a cleared and safe Gershon from Springfield Armory, and I love this pistol to death. I love it so much, but the grips are whack, and I want to put these red ones on. but I don't know how to take it off. I don't know what do I need to take that roundy thingy off?
Is it a? It looks like a Torx bit. Just get the right size
What?
Torx.
A Torx bit?
Yeah.
I can buy that at Home Depot, right?
Oh yeah, you can buy them at Home Depot if you want to, order from Brownells, wherever. Hold on.
Yeah, it looks weird, man. I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah, because I have my 1911. It's cleared
Again.
So mine
Shout out
has.
Springfield Armory.
Yeah, mine's a Torx bit. Sometimes they're gonna have a little rubber gasket underneath the screws, and where it goes into the grip bushings. But yeah, they're easy as shit.
So what do you think about that change? Because it's an awesome pistol, but I don't like
sexy.
the brown.
Oh, that's sexy. Those G10 grips.
Yeah, my wife loves red, so I think she's going to confiscate this one from me. My wife is a big 1911 fan. She has a a Colt trophy match that she shoots. She loves it to death.
Yeah, this is my Ruger SR 1911. It's the first 1911 I ever bought.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the wooden grips on it. It's classy. I would like to.
So what is your opinion on the 1911 as far as pick rail? Should it have one or shouldn't it have it? Because there's some purists out there that get really upset that 1911s have pick rails on them.
So I feel like this. What are you using it for? Are you actually like a operator that would utilize a rail? Where you put Well, that's the thing. If you're just some schmuck going to the range blasting at 25 yards, don't worry about getting a rail. Get something like an SR or get like a probably like the base model SIG 1911 that I think they go for like $850. I don't know what they call them. I wouldn't get a Smith because they're a little bit overpriced and the tolerance is a little bit tight. I'm not really. I like tight tolerances, but I like 1911s with a little bit of give. So that's not that tight, but at the same time, you can feel a little bit of wobble, and it's not. That means you're not going to have as much jams because the tolerances are a little bit looser, so you're able to actually.
There's a lot of marriage comparisons we could be drawing right now.
Wow! Wow! Okay.
Just kidding, folks. Yeah, it's funny. So I was reviewing this Savior gun bag, and it comes with these tags for the pouches.
I love them. I absolutely love Savior equipment.
So it comes with these tags that you can write on, and so inside the video, I go. It drops probably tomorrow. So inside the video, I go, it's great. They send you extra tags with this bag in case you forget to write something correctly. Like, what if you write Glock and forget the L?
That went over my head. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Glock with no L?
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and my wife
was week.
My wife was like, "You're so childish. That's just ridiculous." That's me. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
But I kind of like doing these lives a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Because my daughter was giving me so much grief that I'm always so tired looking on the live streams because I do them at like 8:00 at night after a hard day of work. But on the weekend, I went shooting this morning. I was goofing off, made a video. I was shooting a Ruger Precision 308.
Oh, how'd you like that?
I love it, man. That is so easy to, and I got it in 308 because I just want a really NATO common caliber. I'm not looking to shoot at $1,000. I just want something that's just going to be a tack. At 400 yards, that thing is a tack driver. It's great.
I've always wanted the 6.5 Creedmoor because, hey, that's the new like hot round. Not really new, but everyone wants a 6.5. And I've always wanted a Ruger Precision. I'm waiting for the check to clear. If Ruger is out there listening, I will pimp your stuff, no problem, because I love their stuff. But yeah, I've always wanted the Ruger Precision. They're just really hard to find. We had one, but it was the Magnum.
Oh, are they hard to find?
Oh yeah, my area, like we have to special order them all the time because they don't come in. Right now, getting a lot of Ruger rifles is tough. Like right now, we have at my shop, it's like we have like 4 Ruger Americans and 450 Bushmaster because before when the pandemic hit, no one bought 450 Bushmaster, so we have a crap load of them, a crap load of 450 Bushmaster. 10-22s, they come in. Ruger pistols are coming in a lot more. But we had one Ruger precision rifle Magnum, which was like I want to say it was a 300 Win Mag. Might have been a 338 Lapua Magnum. Yeah. And that thing got scooped up.
Because when I talked to Ruger, I know they're not making 1911s right now. They kind of slowed that down, and they're trying to kick out rifles and pistols regularly.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're getting the most common rifles and pistols out that everyone wants. Like, we just get a crap load of
Max 9s are awesome.
I want a Max 9 so bad. We have a Max 9 on the range that I'm going to be doing a video on soon. I like their Security 9 full size. Like, those guns are so comfortable. I actually have my esteemed Ruger right here. I carried this for 3 years. This is a Ruger P85 in 9mm.
Great gun, man. Fantastic gun.
Oh, this thing has about 5,000 rounds through it, and I haven't and it doesn't skip a beat. Everyone gives me so much crap.
Why?
I get so much crap about being a Ruger fanboy. I sing this gun's praises more often than you would think, and because I love it. It fits my hand perfectly. It has just good enough weight. And I got 15-round pre-band mags for it, so I can carry 15 rounds if I ever want to. I want to get an in-the-waistband holster for it, honestly, because I would carry this again.
You're only allowed 10 rounds?
Yep, Massachusetts is only on 10 rounds. Unless you get mags that were made before 1994 and were in the state, you can carry a high-cap mag.
I had to deal with that when I was in California. All right.
Yeah, I built this gun on the channel. This is my first build series I ever did. There's a Ruger Mark IV standard. And Tandem Cross sent me some great parts. We got the Victory trigger, the Halo charging handle, extended mag release. I got the Tandem Cross springs in this gun, and I got the Shadow Picatinny rail. This is my race gun. So again, if you can't tell, I'm the biggest Ruger fan in the world.
Oh man, I love Ruger. I get a lot of grief for supporting Springfield, but yeah, Ruger too.
Yeah, this is my new acquisition. I just put a video out. The LCP 22 light rack, the little 22 LCP too.
How do you like that?
Oh, this thing's fun as hell. The sights, I will admit, they're because I'm used to dots right now, and the sights are like.
You should put a Trijicon on it.
Yeah, we'll get it cut. I wonder if that could even work. I'm looking at it, and I'm like. You could probably get like a Holosun 507K, like that small little itty bitty one. You'd have to mill. Now you got me thinking.
What's the MSRP on that?
This I bought. Oh, I got a discount because I use employee discount. I bought this for $350.
Is that average MSRP?
My shop had them for $375, which. Hey, I would
for a 22.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, but I used the discount, so I think I got this just under 350, 360, 350 around there. But honestly, I like it.
People knock 22 that it can't cause any damage, but a 22 will kill you just as dead as any other caliber.
How about you decide to get shot with it, huh?
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm all set. But yeah, I love Ruger. I think they're one of the greatest, most innovative companies in the world, and I will always refer people to them as a first-time gun owner. Like their SR22s, oh, those are so fun. I've been dying to get a long slide SR22.
I'll edit that part out too.
Oh God, it's all good. This is an expensive hobby, but I absolutely love it. So, but
yeah, I messed up too. I was talking to. My wife had her friend over, and they were in the kitchen, and she was talking to her husband on the phone, and he just got an MCX, and I was like, a SIG MCX, and I was like, oh, cool. And then my wife thought I got my MPX at a severe discount. And they go, how much did you pay for it? I paid like $1,750, which is not a bad price.
No, that's actually a really good price for an MPX.
But she was like, you paid what? She was doing laundry from the laundry room. All I hear was, you paid how much? I'm like, oh. Crud.
Then she's the one that says she paid $200 for eyeliner.
Right. But
I'm just saying.
Of your favorite gun, I'll go first. And my favorite gun I own is absolutely the MPX. I love this gun.
I
Even
like
when it
them.
broke and I had to send it back to Sig. My favorite. It's my baby, man. I love it so much.
I like SIGs. They're nice guns. Like you know, they were. The only thing I don't like is that they beta test their products on the consumer, because that's where SIG gets their like stigma of, oh man, they suck. They don't really have their bad quality control. I've seen people that have great luck with like 320s and MPXs, MCXs, but then again, I've seen some really bad examples of those guns come through.
Well, my
So
trigger broke in that thing, and I had some parts fall out. I'm like, well, I don't know what that looks like. So I sent it
yeah,
to Sig. They had it back to me within a week.
yeah, they're trying. So depending on the gun, their turnaround time's pretty good. Like their 365s, oh my god, I can get those around in about a month. Then 320s, same thing. MPXs depends. Like I have to send a range MCX Virtus back for warranty. I have so many guns in that I have to go to manufacturers for warranty claims, because that's a big part of my job is like customers. Because I believe the law in Massachusetts is you cannot send a gun privately. You have to go through an FFL. So we're one of the people that we're like the middlemen, and we just send it off. We take them, we bound the book into our books, and then we send it off to manufacturers, and then say, "Hey, your gun's back. Come in." And, you know, there you go. But I got a lot of guns I got to send back.
Well, in Texas anyway, you can mail in a gun through an FFL, and they can mail it straight back to your house because you own it. So,
that's good.
So I'll send, like when I sent the SIG in, when I sent in the Springfield, I had some Springfield issues. They send it right back to your house, which is kind of neat because then you don't have to go anywhere to pick it up because you already own the gun. You just can't mail it.
Yeah.
And it's tricky.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just, the only thing I don't like is the fact that it just takes forever calling companies like, hey, I got something for warranty. Oh, okay, we'll see this. And it's like, you're waiting like 6 hours for an RMA and shipping label.
Oh man, SIG is quick, man. I was done.
Donna, I think her name's Donna at SIG. She is on point. Like, I'm like, hey, I gotta get an RMA. You know, we're a big SIG dealer, so they're like, okay, you're so and so. I'm like, yep, okay, there you go. 2 minutes later, bam, right over there. So Donna at SIG is killing it.
I talked last time I called. I talked to some like country guy. Like, how you doing? Like, I'm doing great, but my gun is broken. Oh, I'll take care of that for you. I'm like, all right. Maybe they outsource instead of India. Maybe SIG outsources their stuff to like Hoboken, Texas.
I was going to say Hoboken, New Jersey. That is not a southern accent.
All right. I know. Bad analogy.
Yeah.
So what else you got coming up on your channel? So you get your new computer tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow to the Apple store, and I'm putting some serious money down on a great computer. I got a lot of podcast guests lined up. I'm actually doing much better with lining up guests. I had one drop out because it's Super Bowl Sunday. And to me, I'm from New England. The New England Patriots are not in the Super Bowl, so I don't really care. I'm not a huge sports fan to begin with.
Yeah,
like
same.
I watch gun videos and I watch fishing. I'll follow the Bassmaster circuit because I'm a huge fisherman. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Me and my dad, we were. My dad's taken me fishing my entire life, and I go all the time whenever it's not, -2 out.
Oh man, you would really like that Pyramid Bass. Is it a Bass Pro? Yeah, that Pyramid Bass Pro in Tennessee. Have you been there?
No, but me and the wife are hoping to be making a trip down to Tennessee to check out some areas because we're looking to move. That's one of the states we're considering. Is we're going to check out Tennessee. Awesome. We're going to check out.
We were there, and they have a life size Bill Dance in a Ranger bass boat in there with a signature. And the story of that place goes, since it's a pyramid, I guess Tennessee or some kind of basketball team used to play there. So the story of why that's a pyramid is that Bill Dance was fishing with the owner of Bass Pro, and they're fishing, and he goes, if I catch this fish in the next 5 minutes, I'll buy that building and make it a Bass Pro. Then he hooked like a huge monster fish, what they have there. Above the little plaque.
No way.
It's kind of a cool little story.
That's cool. Yeah, Bill Dance. I used to watch that on TV. Me and my dad on Saturday mornings before we go out. We watch Bill Dance and we watch Jimmy Houston and Roland Martin and all that stuff. My dad keeps trying to get me down to Florida to go fishing with him because now he's retired. Since he's retired, he got his house all set up now. So now he's like, I'm ready to go fishing, and he's been checking out spots, and he wants me to come down and go with him. And I'm gonna have to get away from the cold.
Yeah, forget that noise, man. You watch Jared is always like, man, I'm so done with this shit. Get out of here.
I saw Jared like 2 days ago. He stopped by the shop, and my
It's
door
snowing, right? It's snowing there.
Oh yeah, we just got my area got about like 20 inches. He's like 2 hours north of me, and he got around 30. Then where my work was, it got around like 15 because it's in Cape Cod, and it's kind of like a beachy area, so it doesn't get as much snow because it's a peninsula. But he came in a couple days later. He's like, "What is going on with the snow, man? Like, could we just stop?" He's like, "It's my last winter here," but I didn't hear him. But my door was open because I was on my computer, probably writing an email or something. He's like, "Man, they let just anybody work here." And I look up, and he's just like, "What's up, Doc?" So, but yeah, no, he's all set. And Tiberius too. Tiberius Gibb. He's like, "I am all set with this snow."
Man, I tell you what, I like to visit snow for about a week, and then I'm done.
I don't even like visiting snow,
and then I don't like the like when it starts to melt and it's that slushy, muddy snow, and it's all
and it gets gross on the side of the roads. But the problem is that around here, this storm that we just had, the plow guys dropped the ball because of course, like COVID restrictions, and they wanted the state wanted their state plow guys to be vaccinated or whatever. So, and I guess they had problems getting paid too. So they're like, screw this, we're not doing it. So like halfway through the storm, they were just like stopped. Like it was dangerous because we closed down the store, but my mom's a nurse, so I had to drive her to work because I didn't want her. She has a little tiny car, and I didn't want her getting in an accident. So I drove her to work, and I'm like, "What's going on here? This is not good." No.
Yeah. Again, everyone in the chat right now, hopefully there's more than one person in the chat. Thank you guys for watching this on replay. I really appreciate it. We're trying something new here, man. I really wanted to like pick up and mess with guns, and I didn't want to go to Mucheon, whatever that is. I like.
You have a Utreon account?
No.
Dude, you gotta get one. You get it set up to all your back videos are automatically uploaded over there. So when you upload, it's kind of like how Odyssey works. So like you upload to YouTube, it will simultaneously upload to Utron as well. So it's a backup.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's like a paywall too, where you can like kind of like how it's a little bit better than Patreon. You get X amount less taken out in taxes and stuff like that. I don't know. It's the percentage, but yeah, Utron is pretty cool.
Does it do your catalog like when you sign up? Does it download all that stuff for you?
Yeah, it took me about a week because I got about 400 videos.
So do you have to go through and do it yourself, or they just do it automatic?
You email them and just say, "Hey, I'm a gun content creator. I want all my stuff. Can I get all my stuff uploaded?" And they're like, "Okay, yeah, put this link in," and they'll just start pulling all your old content and just simultaneously upload it themselves.
No kidding.
Yeah, because I had like 400 videos, and I'm like, I don't really want to manually do it. That's why I don't do gun streaming.
Content has a shelf life. I don't think anybody's looking for an ammo run from 2020, January of 21.
Well, maybe they do. You get time travelers and they want to go back to 2020, and they're like,
Man, you know what's a trip? Is I'll go back in those old videos where I'm standing in line at Academy, and the friends I have now, I see them in those videos. I'm like, oh man, that's Mike. It's Mike Henderson. I know that dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
Crazy.
I gotta actually pick up another case of 9mm. That's because I have a lot of 9mm guns that are gonna be coming up, and I'm hopefully gonna be building up my M&P for the channel. That's a build I'm gonna be working on. I've been trying to work on it for years, but I was lazy and I didn't buy the trigger and the sights and get all the fancy stuff to kind of like trick it out.
Yeah, I got a ton of stuff to review, and I'm having a hard time now with my 1022 because.
What's wrong with it?
Maybe you can help me out.
I'm pretty skilled with the 1022, so.
No, as far as the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So as far as the YouTube, they won't let you modify, change, or do anything to a gun. Right? So I have this, Ruger. And I need to put this ATI AR.
Okay, yeah, I've seen those stocks. Yeah.
So ATI, when I saw him at Shot, he's like, "Hey man, whatever happened to that Ruger kit I sent you?" I'm like, "Oh, I got it.
That's one of those like, oh, I forgot.
I didn't forget. I'm just wondering how I can do
So
this."
this is how you can do it, because this is how a lot of us do build series. Tactical Toolbox does this as well. So for instance, my 320 I built. Now, this was an 80% gun that I had to build. So obviously with YouTube's rules, we can't show anything. We can't show you how to drill it out and stuff like that. What I learned, because I learned it from Tactical Toolbox, and I think Coda Boy did the same thing. If you're building a gun or you're modifying or whatever, what we like to do, how-to tutorials, you make a video of saying, hey guys, thank you for coming to the channel. Today's video is really special. We're going to be, drilling out again, for YouTube moderators, this is clear. We're going to be drilling out the holes for the MUP1. Because of YouTube's rules, we're going to follow the guidelines. Please do me a favor and follow the first link below. And, you do a full tutorial video, a whole separate video on the tutorial, and send it to Utron or Gunstream or whatever hosting site you have. And then throughout the video, you can kind of then say, oh, this is what, talk about. These were the struggles I had. This is what I think about it so far. Please do me a favor and follow that first link. It takes you to the tutorial, and you can get product links there too. So you get 3-minute videos that actually do very well, because it's only 3 minutes. It's not like you're watching a 25-minute video. Right. And then you have the safety net. I don't know. Things could change. They could bump you for that. But that's how I've been doing it.
So what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to probably follow a similar formula.
Yeah.
Or I'll just show the gun. I'll be like, at the finished product, and won't show how I put it together, because, any moron can put a stock on a gun. It's not brain surgery. I mean, I'm still looking up instructions on how to do it, but that's me.
I was going to say, that's 90% of my job is, hey, I have this Magpul MOE stock. How do I put it on my AR-15? And I'm like,
oh, bro, the ATI furniture they sent me for my Mossberg 500 video I did, I couldn't figure out for the life of me the adapters, because it's for a Mossberg 500, 590, Remington 870. It fits all those different platforms, but the handguard adapter, I didn't have the right handguard adapter, and then when I did put the right one on, I had it backwards. So it took me. Do
you have a Maverick 88 or a Mossberg 500?
I have a 500.
Okay, that's why. All right,
and
just making sure.
It came with so many different adapters, and I'm looking at all these things going, God bless it, man. I got it to work, but man, I like
I like a lot of ATI stuff. Especially their 1022s. I'm not a big fan of like trying to make a 1022 look like an AR. Just because, like, I don't know, it just adds weight.
Yeah, probably.
If that's the case, I'll buy a PC carbine rifle. It's the same principle.
I just think it looks cool, man, because everybody has a 1022 sitting in their safe.
Yeah, I got one.
Don't really shoot.
I know. I gotta build my 1022 up, because I just have the wood stock. I want to get that Magpul Hunter stock, and I have the regular barrel, which, because one, I am a gunsmith, so like I know how to replace the barrel, and two, I'm never happy with something stock. If I'm going to the range, I want to have fun. That's why I've always kind of preached on my channel. I am not a military guy, and I have so much respect for people that served in the military, but I am not a military guy. I'm not law enforcement. I'm not some uber tactical shooter. I'm a guy that likes to go to the range and have fun. Like, I got my stuff that, if Red Dawn happens, I'll be able to take care of business.
Oh, man. So let me tell you, if that ever happens, I'm going to be the first one shot, because I'll be like standing in the window and just get sniped out. I am clueless, man. I played paintball with some like 12-year-old kids and got raked over the coals multiple times over. And I'm like, man, this just isn't me, man.
Yeah,
like, I'm not one of those tactical guys. Yeah. You're not going to see me jumping behind cars or shooting from my back and all that. Nah.
like I would love to get. I'm going to be actually. I'm going to be doing some training soon on pistol handling at the shop because I'm luckily able to do a lot of training at the shop when instructors come through, if I choose to. Because getting training, obviously that's what I recommend to anybody if you want to just at least know what you're doing a little bit. And I recommend any new gun owner or seasoned gun owner get training, and just to kind of know, like, okay, if this thing would happen, do you think I'd have a little bit of know-how? But most of the time, I'm going to the range, I'm testing guns out that I'm building up. I like having fun. I like seeing a binary trigger. Like, I'm like obsessed right now with the CZ Scorpion rifles. We can't get pistol variants in Massachusetts, so the Charger
You like the
pistols.
Scorpion?
Oh, I love the Scorpion. I absolutely love it. It's such a fun gun.
Really?
Oh, it's really.
You shot all the PCCs, right?
I've shot probably every PCC on the market except B&T because B&T doesn't have rifle variants. And Strybogs. I haven't had a Strybog because we can't get, again, it's in a pistol configuration, so we can't get those. But I've shot MPXs, Ruger PC carbines.
I love the Ruger PC. I'm doing a video right now. I'm finishing up a Ruger PC carbine video.
Ooh, nice. I've done high points. I have a high point myself. I love my high point carbine.
I like high points, but every time I see that rifle, it looks like it should be like a pirate leg. It looks like a pirate leg. It looks.
It's not the prettiest, but it's a hell of a fun time to shoot. I really like the Battle Arms development rifles, the 9mm AR-9s. Those are really fun. They're a little bit pricey. I've shot KR-9s from Kalashnikov USA. Those are really fun. I like those guns.
I have one of those coming, hopefully in the next couple months, maybe like 4 or 5 months.
Look at you.
What is that really cheap one that's like $350? You go to their website and buy it, and they send it to your FFL. I had a meet, and one of my buddies that came to the meet brought it, and it looks like you 3D printed it. It's not the most prettiest gun, but it's dirt ass cheap, and it shot pretty good, man.
Is that the Foxtrot Mike? I think it's from Foxtrot Mike. They're kind of very inexpensive PCCs. They're like are they like ARs?
Very cheap PCC. And what is it called? What is it called, man? It is very cheap.
Yeah. I've had a chance to actually handle a CMMG Banshee rifle or like the Resolutes. I forget what their rifle variant's called. I think they're like the Resolute 100s or whatever, but it's a 9mm AR-9. That is fantastic.
No, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, those are good, awesome. Then we also get the T&W survival rifles in, the Just Right carbines in. Those are fun because I got to do compliance work on a lot of these guns. So I got to pin and weld muzzle brakes, pin stocks, and stuff like that. So I get to actually handle them. KR-9s are probably like the coolest ones because I'm such an AK fanatic. Granted, I have no AKs, but I've always loved the AK platform.
Dude, AKs, I'm going on record right now. I think 2022 is going to be the year of the AK resurgence.
Oh, yeah. That's
the thing.
A
lot of people, including myself, that have just hook, line, and sinker, man. I am on that AK bandwagon. I love them. I think they're phenomenal.
I'm at a disadvantage because we have an assault weapons ban in Massachusetts, so I can't get new AK rifles. If I want to get a pre 94 AK, I'm going to be paying upwards of $2,000. It's for like a Mac 90.
SKSs.
Yeah, I can get an SKS, but like, who wants an SKS? I think they're great rifles, but I want an AK. But KR-9s can fill that niche in Massachusetts because they're a rifle variant. They have all AK furniture and stuff like that. They are fun. On my Instagram, I just posted some compliance work I was doing. We had California compliant Kalashnikov USA KR-9s, and we had to convert them to Massachusetts compliant. So we ripped off that stupid whale tail pistol grip because you can't have pistol grips in California. And the stocks were pinned from the factory, which saved me a bunch of time. But they are just, I would love to get a KR-9 and just like trick it out, have it like fun. Because again, you're going to buy that gun to have fun at the range. You're going to throw a cool red dot on it. Maybe if you want to get a little fancy and throw an LPVO that's made for pistol caliber carbines. If you don't have to pin well the muzzle brake, get a cool muzzle brake. It's like those are awesome rifles. Like and they have 10-round mags that look like the 25 or 30-round mags that they come with. So it's a pin mag, but still, like, it has the aesthetics of a 25-round mag. It's just, I think they're just awesome rifles. And the Scorpion rifles, too. I like aftermarket support for that because they have so much aftermarket support. It's not even funny.
See, I don't know. I don't know about the Scorpion.
And they had binary triggers for them.
What's your thoughts on that? Binary triggers. You think they're ever going to take those away?
Nah, I don't think binary triggers are, just because it's clear cut how those are made. It is 1 round per 1 pull of the trigger.
Yeah, but if they change the definition,
well, that's the thing. That's what you always got to look after.
3 rounds per second or something like that, or 4 or 5 rounds per second, and I don't know. I think they'd have more luck getting the pistol brace taken off than the. But whatever.
Yeah, like, again, pistol braces are tough from mass. For us to do AR pistols, we have to have a fixed mag receiver. So if I want to get like an SBA 3, I have to have a fixed mag. I was going to build a fixed mag AR pistol, but I'm like, that's just
pointless. Like in California, all our ARs in California when they first came out, we'd buy these lowers, man. We were paying $300-$400 for these lowers when it first said you could start building them, and then we would pin the mag, 10-round mag, and then you'd have to break open the top, load it from the top, shut it, and then shoot it. It's boring. And then some people just started putting in mags with a bullet button, and then they just started leaving them regular. And a lot of guys got in a lot of trouble for that. And then pretty soon now it's like everyone just has detachable mags in California, 30 rounds. And nobody really.
Yeah, because I have a feeling it's getting to the point where it's just non-compliance. Like Colorado, I had Sean Heron from We Like Shooting on my show a couple months back, and he was saying, like, dude, Colorado, they have a magazine capacity ban, but, like, no one pays attention to it. They're just like, yep, nope, sorry.
Yeah, but a cop could always get you on it, man. Like that thing with CRS Firearms, I think that's the name of the channel, right? Having that card, man, I wouldn't even associate with stuff like that, man. I have some people that try to give me a flashlight suppressor. I'm like, don't even, like the Maglite one they get from Etsy. I'm like, get that shit away from me, man. I don't want to be anywhere near it.
Block that one.
The solvent traps, get it away. I don't want to I ain't got time for that kind of shit.
Yeah, well, the thing is, too, is my whole thing with the CRS thing is, you know, I've never spoken to Matt. I've never really had an interaction. I know he's very helpful to YouTubers, which I like. He's very pro 2A. You know,
yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
He's a really nice guy. I don't agree with what's going on with him, and the fact that they're literally trying to get him for sponsorship. It's like,
yeah,
no, that's not right. That little auto key card thing that was made, that it was legal one day and then illegal the next because ATF didn't like it. I think it had a bottle opener on it too at one point. So
yeah, that's like you know, back in the old neighborhood growing up, I had friends that would get in trouble all the time, and I had friends that didn't. The ones that got in trouble were out at 2:00 in the morning hanging out with other idiots. Just don't go out. Don't hang out with those people, and you won't get in trouble.
Yeah, nothing good happens.
Don't hang out with people that are doing stuff even on the edge of legality. I mean, fight for 2A rights, 100,000%.
Oh yeah,
but don't mess around with some tricky shit. You know, just stay away from it. Like I'm not going to lose my gun rights just because I want to, you know, go buy an oil filter and go goof off on a weekend with the solvent trap, whatever. I'm like, yeah.
But I'm still on the assumption that, you know, it's wrong what they're doing to him. It should not, and good on the people in this community helping him out. With, you know, the GoFundMe and everything. John Crump, DLD, they've been doing great work. Getting the message out. Same thing as Flying Rich too. And I'm just happy Matt's home at the now and with his family. That's what matters.
Yeah, but this is going to bleed him dry. If you know the government has unlimited resources to waste, I mean they could sit on this for a year, drag it out. I mean, it's gonna suck.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, definitely. But I just finished watching your show you did for DLD. That was a good show. Good show.
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah, I listened to Today at Work.
It was like 2 hours and something.
Yeah, no, he goes for a long time.
It
He
went by
goes.
pretty quick. DLD is a pretty good dude, and man, that show went by quick.
Yeah.
My wife, she come knocking on the window. She was cooking for the next day for today because she knew I was gonna be home by myself. Oh, so she cooked me some food.
Oh,
But
that's nice.
I ate it all last night. I wasn't gonna wait. It was so.
Yeah.
She knocking on. She goes, it's like 11 something. I'm like, no shit, is it?
Yeah. Well, I was at work while that was happening. So, and I got out of work. I got out of work so late today. Oh my God. I got out of work at the bar at like 1:30. I didn't get home till about 2. And then I can't go right to bed. So I was up till like 3 in the morning, and I had to be up for work today. And I go in, and I'm having a cup of coffee sitting at my desk, and I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Oh,
And
it's brutal,
I
man.
got some stuff done, but I was no use to the guys at work today. It was not worth me being there.
Man, I tell you what, 2 jobs is rough. I did 2 jobs for a year taking the bus.
Wow.
And, out of high school, I was working at a retirement home, and I was working at a Hollywood Video, where
Hollywood Video.
I wore
So
the
you
I wore the bow tie and the popcorn vest. It was horrible, bro. It was horrible. But
would you be
I
like,
took
hey,
the
could you
bus.
be kind and rewind?
No, so I took the bus at 6:30 in the morning. I took the bus to my first job. Got there at 7:30, from 7:30 to 4:30, and then I walked to my second job because it was about a half mile, and I worked from 5:30 till 11, 12, midnight, 1 o'clock, and then I would either get a cab or take the last bus home. And I did that for a year to save up for a car. And then I had friends that thought I died. I'm like, I thought you died, man. We haven't seen you. But it was like about 60 hours a week taking the bus.
Damn, that's rough. Like I drive about an hour to work every day, back and forth, and then I'll drive home, and then I gotta drive another like 20 minutes to my second job on Friday and Saturday, and then so it beats what I was doing though when I was at armed security, man. I worked at the registry of motor vehicles as armed security. I was all over the place. They were sending me to Martha's Vineyard in Nantucket, which is like an island where I got to take a ferry, and it was rough. So,
Yeah, New England is such a crazy state, man. For so much rich history, you're surrounded by so many amazing points in time in the United States history. The Declaration of Independence is just a little bit of a drive. You can go and
that was Philadelphia. That's not.
I know, but you're up in that area where if you
Yeah,
take
Plymouth Rock, where the Pilgrims landed.
you can take a day drive, a couple hours here, a couple hours here.
I'm about 20 minutes from where the Pilgrims landed.
Right, stuff like that, man. That is nuts. And growing up in California when I was a kid, I always wanted to go to New England and get New England clam chowder in a sourdough bowl because I heard that was like the most amazing food in the world.
I don't eat that. I've never had clam chowder in my life.
Chowder? You never had chowder?
No, I've never had that in my life.
It looks delicious.
Yeah, I don't eat seafood. I don't eat that. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it doesn't interest me.
I eat a little bit of seafood, but I'm not a big shellfish person.
Yeah. Like I'll eat cod, haddock. That's about it. Like fish and chips. On a rare occasion. I don't know. It doesn't sit well with my stomach. I got ulcerative colitis, so I got to watch what I eat.
Oh man! Again, real quick in the chat, guys. I hope you guys are still in the chat watching this. I really appreciate you guys watching the rebroadcast of this. Again, YouTube, all guns shown on this were legally obtained, nothing out of the ordinary, and they were all cleared. And yeah, just don't take my videos down. I've been having a heck of a time, man. They've been striking all my stuff down.
Yeah, same with me. I'm thinking about rebranding the channel and podcast, so they're not just seeing shooting, because I honestly think that's what's flagging it.
So you're thinking of new names?
For the podcast first, and then depending on how it goes, I'll rename the channel. It depends.
Keep it all common branded, man. If you change
yeah, exactly.
Someone else just changed their name.
Daily Shooter did.
Yeah, that's not a very good name.
Yeah, he changed it from the Daily Shooter to something else. I forgot.
Yeah, Daily Shooter.
Yeah, okay. I love his content though.
He shoots people daily. Holy smokes!
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He's actually has a great channel, and like I really like his content.
I watch his stuff.
Yeah, I am. But I got a lot of stuff coming this month though. I was gonna have someone that wasn't even in the firearms industry coming on the show. But again, it was Super Bowl Sunday, and I forgot people actually watched the Super Bowl. So he was like, "Oh, we got to reschedule." I'm like, "All right, no problem." But he was like, so I was gonna have Kevin from Cigar Prop. I'm a huge cigar guy. I have a second channel called Smoking Millennial for cigar reviews. I haven't posted anything in about 6 months because I've been so focused on the main channel. Right. But I like his reviews, and there's always I always thought there was a big crossover with cigars and gun guys and gun gals. So I was like, all right, cool. Because the other day, a couple weeks ago, I went to the cigar lounge. I just emailed everybody I possibly knew. I was calling in favors, like, hey, you think you can give me that guy's number or email? I want to get him on the show because I want to build this channel up to be such an amazing, profitable channel for me. So a lot of people are trying to get me back. So tomorrow I have Locked and Loaded Latinas coming on for the show. I'm really excited about that. I got Joe and Ro. They're awesome people.
Oh, nice.
Then I got next Monday, I got Links Defense coming on. On Valentine's Day, I have Links Defense coming on. I'm pumped. Then
Valentine's Day.
Then the 27th, I have Hank Strange coming on the show. I finally got him on.
Hank Strange.
Yeah.
He's such a cool guy. I like that guy.
Oh, I love Hank. He's awesome. But, excuse me. I got a lot of people coming on the show. Since now they opened up the inventory at work, now I'm going to be doing so much. It's like, now it's making it worth me buying a new computer tomorrow to get so much editing done. Why am I going?
Oh, there you go. I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry.
It's all good. But I get so much inventory now. And I'm honestly thinking, like, you know, the advice you gave me is get new guns. Say, get like a brand new gun out of a box. You open it up saying, hey, guys, we just got this in. This is what comes in the box. This is what you're going to get. My first impressions. There you go. Boom.
Done.
I'm going to see how it works.
Put a stamp on it, man. You can have under 2-minute videos. Because honestly, I mean, I kind of want to know, just, you know, does it come with 2 mags? Does it come with 3 mags?
Yeah, because I did a couple of videos like that on my Ruger and my Taurus. Have you ever played around with the Taurus G3?
Yeah, I've shot one. But, you know, honestly, too, is look,
the Toro.
bougie guns don't get views. 50 cal videos don't get views. Like that Parrot I did, no views, because nobody's searching for that guns. People buy guns, then they go on YouTube for buyer's confirmation, and they want to see, like, oh, was it a good purchase? What do other people think? So, like, when I bought the MPX, I went on YouTube, and then I searched everybody's MPX reviews. And, you know, it was kind of hit and miss. So I was like, I don't know if it was a good buy. But what's money and what you get a lot of really good views is, you know, more bargain guns, like 600 and less guns. Entry-level guns will get tons of views. The real high-end stuff, I mean, not everyone's looking for a SIG Emperor Scorpion.
Yeah.
You know, not everyone's looking for, like, that Parrot that I borrowed.
You borrowed that? I thought you bought that.
Heck no, I can't afford no $4,000 gun. Are you crazy?
Oh, my God.
I'm a broke YouTuber, man.
Ammo ain't cheap, man. We just actually got the roster coming, the new pistol roster coming, and a lot of great guns are going to be coming on the roster. So let's just say there might be a CZ in my future
roster. That roster is such a load of shit. They got one in California too.
It's California is worse than Massachusetts when it comes to rosters, but
it's a joke, man. Just move to a free state.
I know. That's why Tennessee is going to be looking pretty good.
The Carolinas. Yo, are you guys renting or do you guys own your house?
I moved back to my mom's. So I'm living in my mom's basement, just saving the money I was paying for rent, and I'm putting it into a savings account.
That's so
we're giving us 2 years. 2 years, we're gonna, you know, get enough where I can put, like, if I can get like 20 grand saved up, put 10 grand down on a house, and, you know, call it, you know, 3-4 for moving expenses, depending, because I don't got a lot of stuff. Like, it's.
Oh, when I left California, I just gave it away, or because it's cheaper than shipping it.
Yep.
Just give it. It's a good way to get rid of a lot of crap, but like my bed and all that stuff, dressers. I'm like, I left all that crap. I just packed it up.
Really? Oh, I would never. My bed. See, I'm a fat guy, so I need to. I like a comfy bed. So I got a California King, and I went to Bernie and Phil's. I don't know if you have those in your area.
No,
But
it's cheaper to buy a new one.
listen, that
How
bed
old
I
is it?
bought.
How old is it?
4 years old.
Yeah, it's about time to get a new one anyway.
No,
In
no.
2 years, you're supposed to get a new mattress. I mean, heck, you're supposed to get one like every 3 or 4 years, but that's expensive.
No.
Because
My
I
bed
will
was like
wear out. I'm a
2,600
little
bucks,
husky also, and I wear out some springs, Jack.
dude. My bed frame is made out of like anti-tank material because I used to break bed frames like nobody's business.
Well, I don't know about all that.
No, okay, not what you're thinking. It's just I'm fat, and when I get
Okay. I was like, damn, how many kids are you? So you do have triplets coming.
no, I do not have triplets coming. John Crump is a
You know, he sold.
shyster.
I got sold hook, line, and sinker on that.
Really?
Yeah, I totally believed it. I'm like, God damn, Joe's having triplets.
A
I
lot
was
of
like,
people.
wow,
He told my boss.
that's so funny.
Yeah, he told my boss he had that jack off Detroit Urban Survival dust. Paid him $50 on Cameo to congratulate me on my
Yeah, I
triplets.
saw that, and I was like, oh my God, Joe's having triplets. Why didn't he say nothing?
I don't know. John
Did I
is
text you? Did I text you congratulations?
probably did. A lot of people did.
Oh man, because that sounds like something I would do. Because I was like, oh my God, I totally believed it, man.
A few people did believe it. It's still the running joke at work. Like, oh, so when you have the baby shower? And I'm like, there's sometimes I'll text John and be like, I hate you.
That's so funny.
And he'll be like, no, you don't. But yeah, it's that's what I love about this community. You know, the gun community is so awesome. Like, yeah, we rag on each other a lot, but I know for a fact I talk to the people in our community more than I talk to people like around me. And I'm an introvert. My wife likes to call me a hermit because I don't leave my house unless I have to go to work. Like,
Right.
it's bad. So, like, I get to have some of the best relationships in the world. Like, they're like, I consider everyone that I'm talking to, like, you, like, I love, you and I talk a lot now. I got your cell phone number. But like, it makes it worth me making the changes in my life, leaving a job that I got paid good money at to pursue my dream. It took me 6 years to get into the industry, and I love waking up for work every day. I work at such an amazing shop with funny people. Funny. Oh man, I laugh so much. Sometimes I get annoyed because I have OCD. So when someone touches my stuff, I'm like, it's just wires get crossed.
You touch my
But
drum set?
that's literally how it is. You touch my hammer? Don't touch my stuff.
Oh, real quick, what was this called again? That little
Uh,
rivet thingy?
You're gonna get Torx bits. It's either gonna be a Torx bit or an Allen key.
Torx bit or Allen key? See,
Yeah.
that's what I need to find. I need to find like an all-in-one gun building kit that
So
just sells all that shit I need.
what I'd recommend is if you're just gonna be like kind of like unscrewing stuff here or there, or like if you're installing optics, Wheeler Tools, they have two sets. They have a space saver set, which is like a 25 piece screwdriver, and it has all gunsmithing specific torque bits. You can get them for like $11 online. I did a video on it on my channel.
No kidding. Hold on.
Or you can spend like $45 and you get like a 120 piece Torx bit set where interchangeable bits from Allen key, straight flathead, Phillips head, all your Torx bits. I think you might get like a socket in there. They're actually really, really good.
Wheeler gunsmithing tools.
Yeah, but for inexpensive people, for like something like that, where like you don't really work on guns that much, but like you want to have something where if you got to install an optic and like tighten down a screw,
Boom, done. I'll have it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's okay.
Dude, I'm Amazon Ninja.
Oh, Amazon? Why would you go on Amazon? No, you got to go through Brown Owls, go through Wheeler Direct.
Well, how much should they sell that? Because Amazon has it for $50, the deluxe kit.
Yeah, they'll probably have it for about 50 on Brown Owls.
Plus, Amazon, I get points because I log in under my own affiliate link
I tried that. It didn't work. I got booted from Amazon 3 times now.
Oh, because I have 2 Amazon accounts. I have my personal Amazon account, and then I have the one I signed up through Smash Time. Yeah. Thinking.
I thought because I thought they tracked the IP address.
Oh, do they? No.
I don't. I thought they did.
No shit. I hope
Because
not.
I do that with my Brownells affiliates. Every time I have to buy something, I just go through my own affiliate link. I don't care. But people, that's like the only affiliate that actually works for me is people buy a lot of stuff from Brownells.
I have. If I go my affiliate link page, I have like 30 affiliates, and I don't link any of it. I should.
Do you have Gunskins?
I don't think so.
They're literally just like stickers you put on guns to make it look like hydro dipping. And I think I'm controlling the show now. So everyone in the chat, thank you for watching. I am taking over the show because I think Smash Time hit the wrong button again. But you guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Please do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah, stop pressing buttons.
I was pressing buttons. I got so excited about that Wheeler tool. I pushed the button. Dude,
so
thanks for keeping the stream alive.
Listen, that's what I do. Okay, this is what podcasters do. We sometimes take over streams. Richard Hoffman at one point. This is when I knew my computer was really going downhill. I could not have a stream open to save my life. It was just like every 20 minutes it would lose connection, boot me out. And at one point he was just like, all right, I'm taking over this stream. Screw this. And he's like looking at the comments and I'm like, hey, I'm back. He's like, it's okay. I got this. You can go away again.
Hey, weren't you, wasn't Flying Rich interviewing Santee TV or something? And you just took over with your questions?
I wouldn't say I took over. Santee was on with me and Rich, and I think Richard Hoffman on John Crump Live.
Yeah,
and Santee is awesome. Big shout out to Santee TV. She's an amazing person.
Her to death, man.
I love her.
She's a tiger, bro.
Oh yeah, she's cool. She's cool as hell. But we're gonna have to hold you to it, though. You did say next year at SHOT Show, Circle Bar, you're buying drinks.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Well, as long as you know. So, Santee, if you're out there.
Well, the thing too with SHOT next year, I mean, there obviously will probably, if they do have the show, it'll be more people. And I'm probably I think I'm going to take a subscriber with me as like a raffle kind of thing.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's freaking awesome.
What I'll do is I'll do like just some kind of, hopefully I'll have like 30,000. It'll be like a 30 or 40,000 thing. And then what I'll do, I'll probably I'll foot the hotel room plus entry, or I'll foot the airfare, and then they can stay where they want.
I'm entering this contest.
This is for non-YouTubers.
But yeah, no, I did kind of help Flying Rich with the questioning on it.
Flying Rich stayed at Circus like a crackhead. Who stays at Flying Circus? I would rather sleep in a car than stay at Flying Circus. I'd rather drive to Vegas and sleep in my car.
Is it real? I've never been to Vegas. I've never left the Eastern Seaboard.
Circus 20 years ago sucked.
Well, listen, Flying Rich is a great dude. All right, I will not let you shame Flying Rich. But
no. I don't think he picked it. I think John Crump picked that hotel for him.
I don't know. My wife, when she went to Vegas for a bachelorette party, and she stayed at Excalibur, and she was like, "That hotel sucked so bad."
Treasure Island sucked too. Like
really?
They don't invest anymore. They're not making enough money to really reinvest. Like 20 years ago, you could go into a lot of hotels. They're always renovating and stuff. My favorite hotel, I've stayed in all of them. Caesars is always nice. They still upkeep Caesars quite a bit.
The Bellagio.
Yeah, but honestly, if you want to stay in a really cool hotel and it won't break the bank, I think Golden Nugget is phenomenal because they have 2 wings. Golden Nugget has the old wing, then they have one they revamped. They actually have a shark pool with a glass tube. You slide down through a shark tank into a pool. It's very cool.
Okay, yeah, that's something cool because I would probably get drunk and be like, "We're going down the slide."
That's not for you or me though, because little kids can sit up in this shark pool tube and kind of slow down and look through. If you're a little husky, you go through like grease lightning, man. Shoo! You don't see nothing.
Yeah, well, when you're a little bit sauced on some Di-Serrano and Coke, it
Oh,
doesn't
so I
matter.
was there with my family a couple years ago. My daughter, my oldest daughter was like 12. So she put her hands out. She slowed all the way down through the tube and she's looking at the sharks swimming around. She's, oh, this is so cool. I'm like, man, I can't wait to do that. I was in there like a mummy, man. I went through there. I didn't see no sharks. All I saw was this blur and I came shooting out of that sucker at the end. If you're a husky, that's not a very good slide to go down. It was fun though.
Yeah, I'm not a water guy. I don't take my shirt off often, so
I don't give a shit.
I'm not
That
one of those
t-shirt
people.
contest, I'm winning. I don't because I have a lot. I have a few tattoos that they don't show normally. It's why I'm always wearing long sleeves, and I don't show
Really?
them off. Yeah.
Oh well, that's the thing. Your jobs have always been kind of like very like shirt and tie, so you can't really have tattoos that wouldn't come past here and the neck up. I get that.
Yeah, like I love tattoos. I love tattoos, but for me, tattoo is something personal, and it should be something just for you. That's how I feel about tattoos. But I see a lot of people that just get tattoos on their arms just so they can show the world that hey, I got a tattoo. And for me, heck, I've had friends I've known fucking 10, 15 years and still don't know I have tattoos.
Like that.
No, I mean that's cool.
Yeah. And this is the first tattoo I ever got. On my 18th birthday.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, it's a M in Old English. And then this is a cross that says rest in peace, Graham. And then I got Thor's hammer. Then I got the most typical.
You got Mjolnir?
Yeah, I do. And my wife is laughing at me right now because
you got Mew Mew?
Yes, I do. And it's probably my shittiest tattoo. I have an iris. I have a 4-leaf clover with wings tattooed on my back shoulder blade, and my wife makes fun of me.
Is it on your lower back?
No, it is not a tramp stamp. No.
Okay, just checking.
It's literally on my shoulder blade.
Well, and by the time this airs, I will have my screen accurate Captain America shield hanging on my wall behind me.
Is it 3D printed or is it like
no
real deal?
Real deal.
Oh.
It's like heavy. You can't just chuck this one across the lawn. You can't throw it. But I looked for like the best copy I could find, and I found it, and I got it.
That's why I want to get a 3D printer because I'm such a comic book nerd that like.
Are you really?
Oh, big time. Oh yeah, I am a huge nerd.
No kidding. I'm a comic book fanatic.
I like not comic books, like reading them, but like I love superheroes. Like I was a huge, like I'm really into Mortal Kombat. Like that's like I love that. Like Comic-Con stuff. One. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's dope.
I thought they should have made the whole movie about the old feud between Raiden and Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yeah.
That would have been way more interesting than all that young punk kid stuff.
I haven't seen the new one, but I'll watch the old movies all the time. That probably hasn't. Listen, don't worry. Stuff doesn't.
You watch it. You should watch it. It's a great movie.
Yeah. Well, I was a huge gamer. I mean, I've always been a huge gamer. So like some of the like fan fiction stuff I love, and I was a huge Power Ranger fan as a kid. So like, I want a 3D print a Power Ranger helmet, and then I'm gonna get a Sub-Zero mask, and I'll probably go from there. Get it like an Iron. I want to buy like a fully functional Iron Man helmet.
Did you just say you're going to get a Power Rangers outfit?
Helmet.
Oh.
Helmet. I mean, I'd get a Power Rangers outfit, but my wife would divorce me.
Would you get the yellow one?
No, I'd get green. I'd be green. JDF, man. Jason David Frank.
I can see you right now doing the Power Ranger moves.
I'm gonna come to the circle bar dressed up like that. You're gonna be like, get the hell away from me. I do not know you.
Honestly, I think next year, if there's more people, I'm just gonna hang out and socialize, and I'll have a few people I want to hit. But as far as going to every single booth like I did this time, I tried to because I was so down sick. Man, I had more fun just hanging out, socializing. If the funds are right, if everything goes right this year, I think for next SHOT Show I might sponsor a bar night or something, and just have like a smash time night. Maybe.
Did you? Yeah. Did you go to any of the after? I'm not. The only saying reason why is because I think after parties is you get.
I was invited to 2, but I was so sick, man.
I was gonna say, did you get
my
an invite to
whole
the
thing,
cry?
my whole thing was, hey man, it's a business trip. I mean, you can have fun, but it's a business trip first. And plus, my wife was with me too, so
You can't party it too hard with the wife.
No. She outdoes me, bro.
Mine does too.
Like, she's a gremlin. If you give her alcohol after midnight, she turns into a 9-foot Samoan and wants to fight everybody. Like, if she's watching this right now, I'm so sorry, honey. I love her.
My wife just likes to just get plastered and dance. We went to a friend's wedding, and it was open bar. My friend ended up getting shut off, and I didn't, and I was funny as hell because he was worse off than I was. But she was my wife was so drunk, she had 2 sets of shoes. And she's like, hey, can you go get my other set? We brought the other set out to the car. I came back with the same set of high heels, and she's like, you've completely just ruined this whole night. So she went out in January in Gloucester, Mass, which is like, I think it was like -5 with wind chill, walking barefoot on concrete. And then we got on a shuttle, went to a hotel where they had a hotel bar. We drank more there, and then we're like, Domino's sounds good. So we Uber each $70 worth of Domino's.
Hence why I don't smoke weed. I always tell people, because they assume I'm from California, like, oh, you must smoke weed. No, I'm the last guy to get the munchies. I'm not trying to eat 7 bags of Doritos, which I can do.
Well, no, well, yeah, my wife doesn't smoke weed. I don't. I'm actually kind of anti-pot. Not like really. I don't think it's like a drug. It's just I don't know. Because again, I'm in the firearms industry, so like I'm squeaky clean. Like I've used CBD. That does help like my anxiety and like my back and stuff like that. I don't know. I think the whole war on drugs is completely useless. But yeah, no, we never did that. We were just drinking way too much.
Yeah. Here's a hot tip. If you're a husky person, this goes for everyone. Again, everyone in the chat right now, if you are in the chat, I greatly appreciate you guys tuning into the show. I will put Shooting Gallery New England, his post, a link to his channel in the chat again. I'm reminding myself again. And if you're a husky person, and this worked at SHOT Show like a glove, because after that one day, man, my feet were hurting so bad I could barely walk, and it was brutal. If you take Vicks, a lot, not a little bit. If you take Vicks, I'm telling you right now, this works. Take Vicks, put it all over your feet, and if you can, put your feet up and don't touch anything because it's everywhere. Then put a sock on your foot and go to sleep. You'll wake up the next morning with the softest feet. Your back pain will all be gone. It's amazing. It's magic.
I'm gonna try that tonight, and I'll send you a video
Vicks,
if I have Vicks.
The problem is that little jar of Vicks is like $10, man. It's not cheap. But if you have dry feet, crack feet, or crack feet, whatever, man, Vicks. If you do it 2 or 3 days in a row, man, your feet are gonna be so soft. Your wife is gonna be like, "Are you getting pedicures? What's going on here?"
Yeah, I think SHOT is the next big event. I'm gonna definitely do Range Day this year and whenever it is.
You got to do Range Day. 100%.
I definitely because I was so bummed I couldn't go this past year because I had the vid, and but I'm gonna do SHOT Show because even Steve from Mr. Big Kid, he was like, "Dude, you gotta do SHOT. You got to do it."
I love that guy.
Oh, he called me.
No gay, but I love you, Steven.
He called me a couple weeks ago, just out of the blue, and he was like, "Hey, I feel like I'm on my way home from work, stuck in traffic. I want to talk to some gun tubers." So I thought of you. I'm like, "Oh, thanks, Steve. I really appreciate that." Talked for like 45 minutes and just shooting the breeze. Stand up, dude. Love Steve.
Yeah, he just did a video on a gun that got kind of bad press and good press, but
that stupid effing plastic Nerf gun.
hey, we're all friends here. This is the trust tree. Calm down. But the
I
way he handled the negative reviews and worked it into his video was brilliant. Steve really did
he does great work.
like that, and then he had some editing, some new editing things he added. I mean,
I'll have to check it out.
his stuff is getting better and better and better. I think he probably makes not the best GunTube videos, but he's up in top 5, top 10.
Yeah, I'll have to
Easily
watch
top
it
10.
just to see how he did it. I am not getting that gun. If that gun comes into my shop, I'm gonna be because I think we're gonna be able to get that. It's a bolt pop, all that stuff. But
I like the look of it. It doesn't look bad. I'm a Springfield, I'm all over their nuts anyway. So I
it
love
looks like it's gonna
Springfield.
break.
I don't like the price point, man.
What's the price though?
It's like around $2,000.
What? What? You can get a Tavor for that much.
Eh.
Are you even a bullpup
If
guy?
it came in like around 12 or 13, I'd be like, that's all right. That
Yeah.
works.
Are you a bullpup guy?
I've shot them. They're okay. I appreciate them.
I love them.
I like the design.
Yeah, I want a Tavor so bad. I want a Keltec RDB.
That's cool.
RDBs are fun. I like those.
That's in 308, right?
No, that's the RFB. The RDB is the 5.56.
I want the 308 one where the shells come out of the front.
Yeah, the rifle forward ejecting bullpup. That's how it's.
Look at this. Oh, look at the big brain on Joseph.
Yep. I actually reached out to Chad from Keltec, and I haven't got an email back. I want to get in touch with him.
I don't know any of those guys, man.
I probably have the wrong email for him, but like I've been wanting to get Keltec was one of the companies I actually wanted to work for eventually.
I like them because they have really good warranty.
They're awesome.
They're not overpriced.
No,
and they're trying a lot of crazy new stuff. That RFB is nuts.
Come on.
What is that?
The Keltec SU-16C.
Oh, that's such a cool gun. I had one of those when I first moved here. I bought it when Obama was elected.
I love this gun. I don't know the round count, but I finally got it dialed in with the Monster Tactical G3 1:6x24 first focal plane. This video will be the first one coming out once the new computer comes in tomorrow. And nice. I am so excited. This gun is so fun. I have a video. There's a video on my I have a video on this gun, but then there's also a video on my shop's YouTube channel of me going in a competition with my boss, and I almost smoked him, but I used that rifle. Yeah, it's actually on my channel too. I got the video and I cut it down to the I cut it down to the shooting competition.
Yeah, I love the Keltec does come out with some really cool, innovative things.
Well, you checked out the P15, right?
Yeah.
That gun seems cool.
You know what I wanted? I wanted the PLR 16.
The pistol, yeah, those are pretty cool.
I'd want to get a couple of those. Like, I don't know. I saw a YouTube video of a guy running one like full auto or something, or suppressed. And it looked really cool. Like the PLR 16, it's at a really cheap price point. Takes standard AR mags. It looks all right to me. If I ever get a chance to pick one up, I'll probably try and grab one. I think
they make a 22 of that too, like a 22 LR.
I don't know about the 22, but that would make a really good truck gun.
Yeah, or SBR candidate too. Because it's the same thing. It's essentially an SU-16 without the stock. So that pin, the pistol grip, I think it works the same way.
Oh, really?
I think I could be wrong, but I believe they're very easy to SBR. Yeah, I want an SBR. I might have to splurge and build an SBR.
Well, once you move to a free state, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, well, I'll get a pistol configuration. I'll get pistol configurations on a lot of stuff, but a dedicated SBR. The only thing I'd ever want, and I think Diesel TV would agree with me, is an MP5. I'd want to get an MP5 SBR. I would love a giggle switch, but like a short-barreled rifle SBR. A short-barrel rifle MP5, and that would literally be like my everything gun.
You know what? Honestly, I like full auto guns, but I don't know if I'd ever want to own one.
Yeah, I'm not paying that ammo bill.
Just yeah, exactly. Because during my second meet at Trinity Armory, where I was at today, shout out Trinity Armory, Cleveland, Texas. Um, the owner comes out and he's like, "Hey man, if you guys want to shoot this MP5, go ahead." It's like, get out of town. So he brought one out, and full auto. We burned through that group. Everyone lined up, and we burned through at least 3 or 4 thousand rounds of 9. We shot the heck out of that gun.
I've only shot a full auto MP5 once, and it was so fun. Honestly, the best full auto out there, if you ever get a chance to shoot it, is the Beast from CMMG. Their
Yeah,
7.62 Mutant. I know they
yeah. We
can't
shot
call it.
that at the IV-88.
Oh yeah, best gun. That's one of my favorite full autos. I did shoot the Stern Defense. They had a cool little full auto 45 ACP. That was fun.
Yeah.
But I've shot a Scar 16, which is the 5.56 full auto. That was at my bachelor party at Granite State Indoor Range in Nashua, New Hampshire. Shout out to them. They're awesome people. I shot that, and then I think that's the only one. I want to shoot a full auto AK. That's what I want to shoot.
Yeah, that seems like a lot of fun. AKs are a handful, man. But I'm like, I'll go back to the earlier comment. I think the 2022 is going to be year of the AK.
Oh yeah.
Did you see my live with Clyco 47?
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude, man.
Clay is cool. He's another. So for everyone out there, there's gun tubers, right? There's gun tubers that you meet that are really cool. And there's gun tubers you meet that will go out of their way to like help you out and give you solid advice. Mr. Big Kid Steve, I mean, that dude is rock solid. Clay is another one of those guys in the AK world. And the AK people are
they're out there.
They're a little out there. But I dig it, man. It's my kind of crazy.
The one person I want to get on my channel that's like the AK guy. I've had Brandon Herrera on my show. He was the first YouTuber I ever had on my. He was the first guest I ever had on my podcast. But I want to get AK Operators Union, Rob Ski.
I don't watch it.
You've never watched AK Operators Union? Oh my god, you gotta check that out. That is one of the best AK content on. He's been doing it for years.
I might have watched one of his videos, but the name doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, AK Operators Union. He is awesome. He does like 5,000 round tests. He was one of the ones that saw the Vishka as like a piece of crap.
Oh, thank you. So my Vesca.
Yeah, Vishka, Vesca, whatever it's called.
So I have it. I put 1,000 rounds through it, and I'm finishing the review now. I've got like 10 reviews in the works right now.
Yeah, I have 7 lined up, filmed. I just got to edit.
Here, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm working with, dude.
I see a spreadsheet coming on.
No, it's not a spreadsheet, but this is just. How do I share screens?
Go to share, then it'll be screen share.
I see it. So I'm going to share that one. So I have 2A ammo review of their warehouse. I have some 1911 reviews coming. Chiappa 22, Colt 1911, Cribs and Trace, Crossbreed, Phoenix Light. I have another Phoenix Light project. GX Extreme 2.0. A Hellcat that I'm scrapping because here, I don't know. So I was trying to get fancy with the lights, right?
So I've handled a Hellcat.
I was trying to do like a fancy thing and zoom in on a slider. Totally looks like garbage. I mean, I did get some pretty good video.
Oh, yeah, those are nice. A compensator on a Hellcat?
That's the Hellcat RDP. But I tried to get real fancy with it, and the video just didn't come together how I wanted it. So I just scrapped the whole thing. I got some pretty cool photos, though.
Yeah, photos. Dude, throw that up on Instagram, man. That would be cool as hell. I've handled the Hellcat, though. I'm not a fan.
No, it's cool.
We have one on the range. The only Springfield that I really want to shoot is their 10 millimeter. Their the 5-inch, the 5-inch barrel with the lightning cut on the slide. I want to shoot that.
Yeah, so I got a kid's video, a Lego build I'm working on for my son, MMP 15. I'm still finishing that one. A Mantis one, which I've never started.
Mantis, I got to reach out to. I want to get them on the show. I have their card.
PSA and ATN. I'm lagging hard on an ATN review. I got like 3 of their scopes sitting here. A range bag review 2022. I'm finishing that now.
I'm kind of jealous of the amount of stuff you got. Like,
Ruger Bolt LR22, so the Ruger Precision. I'm finished that video. So I did everything but the intro to that video today. I'm like, well, I'm at the range with my son. Let's just review the gun since it's here. And we did a review. So now I got an intro for it, but that one's done. Shot show's done. I should take that out. MPX, it broke halfway through that one. Sig sights, which one is that? Oh yeah, I picked up a bunch of Sig sights when they were closing that. When they were closing Camping World in Houston, Texas. Man, they had all their sights, all their red dots, all this stuff for like dirt cheap, like 80% off.
I like Sig sights. There's some Sig sights I think are really good. I don't like the Romeo Zero that comes in the 365. I think that's trash.
My Vesca review.
I've never really shot a Vesca, but I've just heard things. I've heard some of Century's guns are kind of
So I have quite a bit taped for the Vesca review, but it's not done. And then my XDM 10 mil. I have a full size XDM 10 mil that it's all right.
Yeah.
It shoots. It's good.
I want to shoot a Sig Tac Ops. I'm so jealous you got a Tac Ops in 10 millimeter.
But yeah, I got a lot of videos.
You got a lot more than I have. 7. I have the G3 from Monstrum Tactical. I got the Fat Guy holster, which I still got to film like 2 more things for it. I have the Patmost Arms Revelation slide. This is from JSD Supply. I'm probably going to do Oh, yeah, this is courtesy of JSD Supply. And again, if you're watching YouTube, it's clear.
Thank you for that.
No problem. I got you covered, brother. But yeah, no, this is sexy AF. This is my P320. This is the compact. I thought this was the full size, but it's a compact. The only thing is that the trigger is a little bit jacked up. I don't know. I thought it was just like, break-in period, but I'm going to see if I like maybe installed it wrong. I've worked with them in the past, but I also got the Holosun 407C, the green dot, and I'm all about the dot life right now. I want to put a dot on like a lot of my guns. I love it. If I got a serialized fire control unit, because this is an 80%, I'd probably carry this. Like, I shoot this thing so well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And this is how bad Massachusetts is. There's a pinned 21 round mag. So, and it's empty. But that looks dope. Like, aesthetically, it's cool.
But that's pointless.
I have a TikTok that's almost 300,000 views of me pinning of how to do this.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of like Boogaloo boys in the comments saying, the insults on TikTok are pretty funny. Like that, you saw the video of me with the holster fill, right?
Yeah, I did see that one.
So someone commented on that on TikTok. That's sitting at like 10,000 views right now on TikTok, and he was like, "Looks like you need to go to the gym, bro." And I was just like, "Good comeback, pal." And I went like this.
Yeah, I get all kinds of crazy stuff. Again, guys, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate everyone hanging out in the comments and commenting and chopping it up back with us back and forth. Like I said, I'm just trying to try something new. I don't know. I hope this works. You know,
if it doesn't, it's my fault. It's okay.
No. It's just, you know, I like going live streams just so I can talk smack live and get reactions. So I was thinking maybe at the end of this, we should be like, "Oh my God, that's so funny." Comment number 37. We don't even know.
Comment 123.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone in my comments, though. I really do. Everyone. I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah. So if it wasn't for the comments in these live streams, it wouldn't make it. It makes it worth it because you guys are just amazing.
I just wanted to mess around with guns today.
Yeah. I'm all about messing with guns.
Right. So what's new for 2022? What is your end game for 2022? Where do you want to be at content-wise and subscriber-wise?
So I'm just about to hit 1,400 subs. Realistically, I'd like to be at 3,000 subs.
10K.
10K. I mean, you could do it. Like,
didn't you watch Black Rambo, bro? That's how you do it. You visualize and you attack. Black Rambo and the Water Boy.
Well,
what's the matter, boy? Your coach, you too stupid to do what you told you to. Visualize and attack.
Yeah. So, all right. So, how about this 10K? If I get the 10K, that would be freaking amazing.
You could do it.
I want to get a lot more companies on board for the podcast, and I'm looking to get the channel and or podcast sponsored. We got a lot of reviews. And I'm telling you right now, we have probably I could right now book out my entire year with what I'm doing at work. So I can book out my entire year of videos.
Dude, I can't wait to see it. I guarantee you'll probably be. I'm gonna go on record right now. 25K on his channel. 25K.
I don't know. That's when I'd probably cry on live stream if I saw it.
25K on his channel. Trust me. He's already got the winning formula mapped out. 25,000 subscribers, piece of cake. 2022, you're gonna own it.
That's my plan.
Will. You got your fancy new computer coming tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna have to go to Apple and they're gonna be like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? What do you do for content?" I'm gonna be like,
don't tell them.
Oh, I'm not telling them. I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I do.
I plant flower. It's a horticulture channel."
Exactly. I'm like, it's horticulture. I was a Future Farmers of America. You know.
Right.
Or be like, hey, man, I'm into making rug tufting.
Right. Well, I really appreciate you coming on. It's always fun to have you on. Thank you to everyone in the chat. If you're still in the chat, if anybody's in the chat, because we don't know, this is pre-recorded. Really appreciate you guys. Joe, thank you so much.
No problem.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts is people are temporary. Wu-Tang is forever. Thank you guys so much. You were awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll remind myself now to post that back in the link. Thank you, Joe.
No problem.
Until next time, guys.